Good morning, Gorgies. What day is it? It's Thursday. Today is Thursday, November 29th. I'm excited to have this little chat with you. I'm taking a second and I'm sharing this out into some other very important places, some important groups, like we usually do. So if you're here, don't go anywhere. Because if you are somebody who spends a lot of time paralyzed by what people think, if you are somebody who is really concerned about whether or not you're liked, if you are somebody who is consumed with, oh my God, what are they going to say? How are they going to respond to this? Then you need to be here, okay? Then this bud's for you. Remember that? Remember that ad? Hold on one second. So I'm getting this started and I am tagging a few peeps and then we are going to get down to business. So hang on a second here. I'm just going into tag and then we will get started. So how are you today? If you're on, say hi to me. Let me see where our comments are coming in so that I can, here we go. Hold on just a second. There we go. Okay, very good. All right, so hi, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, and welcome to our little coffee talk. Hi, all right, so Sheila said good morning, great. I can see the comments right there, which is fantastic. Let's see, I'm just checking one more thing out because this is a really important conversation. Okay, hold on, I'm making sure we're shared and then we can rock out. Hold on. I know I keep saying hold on, but you know, that's the only word for it. Okay, all right, good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm Tracy, for all of you that might be new to me, and we get to hang out and we have great conversations about how to master your inner power, right? How to run your mind so it doesn't run you. What it means to actually have a phenomenal relationship with yourself. And most importantly, how to heal your wounds so that you can fully know, embrace, and believe that you are enough. Right? Because the underbelly, the human epidemic, is this deep insecurity and concern and this plaguing of I'm not enough in some way, shape, or form, pretty enough, smart enough, talented enough, experienced enough, et cetera, right? So there is this theme that's been going on. There has been this topic that keeps coming up and keeps coming up. Hold on, let's see. Susan, hi, you'd be surprised what people think of you if you knew how little they did. Yes. That's such a good one. Yeah, that totally makes sense. You guys get that? You'd be surprised what people think of you if you knew how little they did. Exactly. Well, that's interesting, and we could talk about that too. From a psychological standpoint, we believe people think a lot more about us than they do because of something called the spotlight effect, which is when, you know, for us, we're so focused on ourselves, you know, which is our ego, and we naturally assume that everyone else around us is also focused on our shit too, right? So it's like if you get a breakout and you have a big pimple on your face and you're going into a meeting, you're walking into that meeting going, oh my God, everybody's gonna notice this, and you're all up in your head about it, right? But in actual fact, every single human being possesses the spotlight effect. So those other 23 people sitting at that table don't give a shit about your pimple, nor are they noticing it because they're all focused on their individual spotlight effects, right? So that makes total sense. So that's a good one. Okay. So here we go. If right now you are concerned with how people are going to respond, right? You know you want something, right? You are making decisions for yourself. You have something an opportunity, and you want to say yes to it, right? You are ready to set a new boundary because you know enough is enough. Whatever the case might be, you are ready to do the thing for yourself. You are stepping into this place of what I call you do you. You do you, I do me. We love and respect each other, and we raise the energy of the world, right? So you do you, you're in this mode, and then all of a sudden, as you're about to make this decision for yourself or set this new boundary or ask for what you want or whatever your thing is, you start to get filled with this consumption, hey Beck, this consumption and this paralyzation of, oh my God, what is she gonna say? Oh my God, how are they gonna respond? What if they are mad? what if they don't approve, right? And you start to spin yourself out, okay? And it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I'm just telling you flat out, because that's how I hang with you guys, right? Because this is your life. This is your life experience. This is your one go. And part of stepping into your power, part of having this phenomenal relationship with yourself, right, is realizing, wait a second, my opinion is the sole opinion that matters, right? I am my own approval. I trust myself and I do what is right for me, okay? And I don't give my power and energy away to thoughts and consumption about how are other people going to respond. And I'm going to go through this with you. Like, I have steps and stuff. I just whipped this. Look what I did. This is literally, boom, just came flying out of me. Because even however many people are hanging out on this live or however many of you watch the replay, this is a hugely common theme. So don't add to your pile of, mental mind fucking that you're broken or you're crazy or you're the only one or why you, okay? Because it's not true. This is one of those things where most people are suffering, okay? And, drumroll, you don't need to suffer because suffering's a choice, okay? Suffering is a choice. So, the first piece that I need you to say to yourself with me right now is, I am not responsible for how other people respond. Say it with me. I am not responsible for how other people respond. You are not responsible for how other people respond. You are not responsible for how other people act, ever, okay? So we are talking about this in the context of, you have the thing, you want the thing, you see the thing, that's the opportunity, you're excited, your body's pulling you to it, it's one of those belly gut intuition things. You're like, yes, it's time to say yes to this opportunity. It's time to say, oh, no more, I'm not available for that. It's time to open my mouth and ask for what I need, right? Whatever it is, okay? You're at that point. The first thing that you need to do if you are suffering from consumption of what other people are gonna think is, I am not responsible for how other people respond. Okay, I'm not responsible. The second thing we need to bring to light is whoever these people are, okay? It could be your mother, your spouse, your rabbi, your priest, your coach, your teacher, your sibling, your best friend. I don't care what the title and how elite you might deem this person to be. I'm going to give you two cold, hard truths with THs at the end because, what's true is just your perception. What's truth is like, this shit's a desk. You know what I mean? Okay. The first thing is if somebody that is in your support system, this person that you're concerned with offending or you're worried about what they think, that person, right? If they are truly out for your highest good, if they truly deserve a spot in your fucking fan club, then any choice you make that is healthy for you, they are going to be overwhelmingly supportive, rally, tell you hell yes, okay, even when it comes to a boundary, right? And you're like, hey, Ma, I realize that I've been answering your calls while I'm working and it's one of the behaviors that's stopping me from getting my shit done, but I love you, right? Her response would be, oh my God, babe, of course, call me later. We'll just talk at night. I never knew. I'll stop calling you 3 times a day. Small example, but you get what I'm saying. When you do healthy things for yourself, when you do you, when you are unapologetically for yourself, loving yourself, honoring your worth, making the choices that are going to up-level you in any way, shape, or form, in your biz, in your life, in your inner peace, in your relationships, in your parenting, whatever, these people that you're concerned with offending, if they are your people, they are going to be so excited and so receptive and so supportive, right? That's thing one about this. Thing two about this and the way people respond is in a world where, let's say, any of those people I named are not supportive. They get pissed off. They get offended. They get angry. They have a differing opinion. They act passive aggressive to you, any of those things, then guess what? That's a reflection of their shit. That's a reflection of their own doubts, their own insecurities, their own representations of them living in a lack mindset, them not being able to see the paradigm that you're living in, on and on and on and on and on, right? And again, it's not your responsibility. You are not responsible for owning other people's shit. That is on them, right? So now let me say this to you. Wouldn't you then, not understanding that the way that people respond to you is about them, right? And understanding that people that are in your corner and are part of your fan club, right? Should they choose to respond in a way that's not supportive of the thing you're going to do for yourself? Quote, barring that thing is healthy and good for you, right? If they're not supportive of that thing you're going to do for yourself, don't you want to know that shit now? Don't you want to, considering that you are the sum of the 5 people you are closest to, right, energetically, don't you want to thin the herd, right? And this is actually the most magnificent part of you doing you. In every area of your life, you start to weed out the fat. Because as soon as you start to honor yourself and do the things that speak to you and trust your gut and set your boundaries and ask for what you need and draw fucking lines in the concrete and do all the things you need to do, right? All of a sudden, it becomes very, very clear who is in support of you and who was in support of themselves. Right? It's like the only people that are upset by the fact that you are setting and holding your boundaries are the people who were gaining from you not having any in the first place. Ah! Right? So no matter what the scenario is, there's no argument where you doing you is not the right direction, right? Because even in the world of, and we're going to get to why you give a shit what people think too, so don't go anywhere. Even in the world of you having concerns, which again is very normal, when we drill this down and realize you're not responsible for what other people feel, right? The people that are really your people are always going to just love you and be like, I'm so fucking happy for you. Whatever you want. Yes, yes, yes. And if they don't respond that way, then that is a reflection of them and their own inner shit that they need to work out. And you want to know that now. You want to know that now. I want you to go out today and do the thing that you've been scared to do because you think you're going to offend someone. And then I want you to sit back and watch what happens. I want you to sit back and watch what happens because I want you to see that you're just making shit up in your head, because I'm going to tell you 80% of whatever you are believing, depending on how many of you end up watching this, was just bullshit and everything's going to be fine. And for those of you who are met with, wow, that person really was tweaked off. Oh my God, I can't believe they said that to me. Then you don't get to go down into a rabbit hole spin of, oh my God, I offended them. No, fuck that. Unacceptable. We are talking about you living your best you. The theme of everything we do together is all about you getting to the end of your life and not being left with a bottomless pit of coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? And you cannot do that if you are giving your power away to what everybody else thinks and what they're going to feel and whether or not you're going to offend them, because it's like this. I'm grabbing a Post-it note. It's like this. Here's your power. Let's just pretend all your power. You have so much, but it's like condensed, right? You have it. It's yours. It's yours. When you toggle, don't make choices, or paralyzed by what other people think, right? You are literally waiting for their opinion. Oh my God, is this... You're taking your energy and you're literally walking up to them and you're giving it to them and you're going, here, you take it. You take it. You tell me what to do, because your opinion's more important than mine, and you liking me and you being okay is more important than me liking me and me being okay. No more. No more. Do you want to know one of the main reasons why you're stuck, why you're in your own way? This whole theme of giving a shit what people think. This whole theme of, oh my God, what are they going to say? This whole theme of living under all of these fucking rules that everybody else is living by, right? When inside, you know what we're all dying for? We're all dying for each one of us to start to show up and just do ourselves, right? We're dying for every single person in every group we're in to just be themselves, right? And just show up in your truth, in your beauty, in whatever feels good to you. Because the sooner we do that, the sooner we give permission for each other to do the same thing. So let's stop pussyfooting around and all that. No. We have to be the change. We have to change. We want our daughters and our sons being raised up with this because it's genetic. We're passing this shit down at this point. But you can change your genetics, by the way. Right? So we have to start making these conscious changes. We have to start to be different and model different and realize, you know what? Your shit is your shit and I'm not going to own it anymore because it's compromising me. Right? And I'll tell you this, because, and I'm going to get to why you're doing this, by the way, but I will tell you this also. Even if it doesn't stop you from doing the thing, right? Let's just say, even if it doesn't, which in a lot of cases it doesn't, and you still do the thing. I'm wondering how many hours of your life you are wasting in a mind fuck of, oh my God, but what will they think? Oh my God, they're so offended. Like, you still do the thing. So now you're totally ruining your own experience and your own momentum and the own energy behind this amazing choice you made for yourself because you can kind of only half enjoy it because you're choosing to spin out about offending someone or what will somebody think, or et cetera, et cetera. Right? So doesn't that make even more sense to get this, like, release this habit, this behavior, this attitude? Because that's what it is. Right? You guys with me? Give me some love here, because this is super fun. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to tell you what's actually happening inside of you that keeps you caring about what other people think, right? What's happening inside of you that is making this, that's driving this, okay? So what's happening inside of you, quite simply, is your need to be liked. It's your need to be liked and accepted, okay? And once again, you're not broken. This actually, and I know this is going to shock you because I think by now you've realized a theme in growth. And the theme is the people who raised us fucked us up. Our culture did a real number on who we are. And most everything that is blocking you has an origin in your primitive brain, aka cave person days. You can pretty much rest assured that everything falls under one of those three things, okay? So where taking things personally actually originated is exactly then. It is in our tribal times, right? Where in order to survive, we actually had to be accepted. I want you to really get this because understanding becomes power, okay? So in the times where your ability to eat, your ability to have shelter to sleep under, right? Your ability to have like another human being to connect with so you don't like die from isolation was all contingent on you being approved by the tribe, you feeling included, right? You being connected to the tribe liking you, right? It was a requirement for your existence, okay? The trouble is that your brain is still operating that way, except it's 2019 in like 20 days or something. And we're still functioning like if we aren't accepted, we will die. If they don't like me, we will die. And it's just not true because it's 2019. You can make your own food. You can buy your own food. You can live in 1,000 million places, right? You can absolutely find peace and solace and love within yourself by yourself. It is a whole different world, right? But your mind hasn't caught up, so we are all dying under this obsession of being accepted and being liked, okay? So there's nothing wrong with you, but that's where it comes from. So now that you understand that, here's what I need you to do because I got a gift for you. It's time for you to practice some new beliefs around this, okay? Belief 1 is, I am my own approval. Say it again. I am my own approval. I am my own approval. I am my own approval. This is how you practice a belief, by the way. You can't just say it once and move on. You got to say it, close your eyes and feel that shit. I am my own approval. And now I want you to be checking in with yourself. What would you be doing right now in your life if you believe that? Because you will, but you have to practice the belief. I am my own approval. Oh my gosh. Second belief. My opinion is the sole opinion that matters. My opinion is the sole opinion that matters. Right? You're fucking unstoppable already. You're like, I'm going to go tell that person what I need to tell them. I'm going to go say yes to that opportunity, right? Because it's all about this, guys. It's all about running your mind. All of this conversation, by the way, is based in knowing how to think, okay? Which is a whole different conversation. And the third one is how people respond is not my responsibility, and it's none of my business. Say that again. How people respond is not my responsibility, and it's none of my business. Okay? You're going to practice those beliefs every single day until they no longer need to be practiced. And the way that you know they no longer need to be practiced is because it's just in you. It's who you are. Your actions are now reflective of the belief being embedded in you. You speak easily and effortlessly. You use your voice. You say, hell yes, I want to do that. And instead of hiding and trying to be like, from the people around you, you scream that shit from the rooftops. I just did this. I'm doing this. Because you don't give a fuck what they think, because it's none of your business, and it's only getting in the way of you living your best life, right? There are lots of things that people ask me all the time. One of the top 3 things I always get is, how do I be more me? I just want to be me. I just want to be me. The way you got to be more you is by cutting the shit on the behaviors and attitudes that are directly getting in the way and blocking you from you being you. And this is like probably number 1, right? Right? So exciting. So exciting. You deserve to live a life based on what aligns to what you really want, based on what aligns to how you really feel, based on what aligns to the beliefs that feel good to you. I'm going to give you a really fucking profound example right now, okay? Really profound example. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you 2 things. Check that out. That's my little tree. How cute is she, right? Fucking love her. She brings me so much joy. Now I'm going to show you something else. Field trip! What? Watch this. Watch this. We're going on field trip. The lights aren't on, but you know what? We're doing this. I'm going to turn the lights on. And if I'm making you a little nauseous, that's okay, because this tremendous lesson in life I'm giving you right now is going to change everything. Oh, by the way, but only if you choose it to. Look at this. Isn't she pretty? Let's look at her lights. Oh my God, right? Okay, now, why is this so critically important? Because we're having a conversation about you doing you, about you honoring what feels good to you, about you choosing based on you being your own approval, right? I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. My mother was born and raised in Israel. My father's Jewish too. I'm not even half and half. But I have a gorgeous Christmas tree out there and a secondary one here in my office. Every rabbi in the world probably thinks I'm crazy. My family, lots of family around me, totally don't understand. There's tons of different opinions, and I don't care even a little. I didn't even think twice about it. I didn't even think once about it, because I love the tree, and I love the smell of the Fraser fir. It's a real tree, by the way, right? It's a real tree. I love the life that it feels and gives to my home. I love the feeling at night when the lights are out and my family's. This makes me cry, because this is what fucking joy feels like. This is what makes me feel good, so I'm going to do it means, right? And the lights are out. The lights are out and all the twinkle lights on the trees are on, and I sit in that room and I just stare at it. It fills me up with joy. When I walk in my office and I see my little cute friend right there, I'm like, oh, she's so cute, hi, right? Because it fills me with joy. If I followed the invisible rules and beliefs and worried about offending other people and giving a shit what people thought, I would actually be compromising one of my own desires and joys. And you can believe whatever you want. And I'm still Jewish. I've got Hanukkah shit all over my house, and we celebrate Hanukkah. We don't celebrate the day of Christmas, but I love the tree, and it makes me happy. Okay? So I cannot give you a more real life example than that. You do you. Say yes to your opportunities. Set your boundaries. Use your voice. Have the critical conversation. Say no when you don't fucking feel like doing something. Right? Say yes when it's a huge yes. Scream from the rooftops how you feel. Do whatever you need to do that is congruent with you making you happy and with you making your dreams more of a reality and with you living the best life that you want to live, and release yourself from the self-inflicted shackles of giving your energy away to what other people are going to think and how other people are going to respond. And I promise you that if you make this choice and you exercise the beliefs and you are vigilant about not dying with regret, this is going to change everything. So there you have it. I love you guys. Comment, ask me questions, message me if you need deeper help with this. And I'm thrilled that we got to do this today. Treat yourself well. Bye.